That's how people know you're shouting. What was the exclamation point? Oh, I see. You're already biting my... Yeah. I presume the check's in the mail, Sheriff. For the content creation consulting. All right. So, that's not right. Looks good to me. There we go. This is a mahjong game. I think this might be one that we can't play too much of. I think it might be one of those games where if you win strongly enough, you might see a woman in a state of undress. Nevada. I wonder if there's supposed to be text. Hitting the buttons isn't doing anything. Okay, here we go. So he's like, so what is it you want from me? Irai is like a commission. Oh, wow. Is this a mahjong game? So, am I wrong? Yeah, her... Right. Her older sister's been kidnapped and she wants us to find her. Yeah, So he just asked, have you gone to the police yet? And she said, I can't. And he says, why not? Okay, so she said that her older sister's in trouble. I talked over that. He asked if she had any leads, any ideas. It is a mahjong game. Yeah, I think it was a hit. So she got a photo from a friend of all those girls playing mahjong together. And that's all she has to go on. Her leads. That's some clock tower. Well, this was not what I expected from a mahjong game. I'll be damned. Oh, it's Telenet. I should have known. This was Telenet's like go-to thing for a while for these CD games. Like, they would take something that maybe didn't have a lot going on gameplay-wise and inject it with this like just kind of comical, over-the-top drama with, you know, real high-effort voice acting and good graphics and stuff. Give me just a sec. And yeah, apparently it's a Mahjong game. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think the sound balance is okay. I mean, that's true. It's both. I mean, it's a Mahjong. Mahjong VN, apparently. And there are a lot of them. Uh-oh, I don't know how to read these. Oh, I see. Sort of, yeah. Yes and no, Vic Viper. Do you know how to play it? Do you ever go on Mahjong Soul? And there's always like a really low-ranked Ichihime who's like winning with one Han hands. Is Han the term for it? And like emoting like, yeah, I beat the shit out of you. Like scoring like 1,000 at a time and then, you know, thanks for the host, Claire. And otherwise not playing well. That's me. You've seen me, I bet. Right, okay. So, I guess in an effort to find this person's sister, we have to beat all of these girls at Mahjong. Sorry, that part's important. Okay, this game is really annoying to play on my end, and I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit and show you why. Look how much garbage there is in the overscan region. Do you see at the top there? There's just all this other crap. I hate it.
ちょっと、そこでニヤニヤしてる人。あなた誰なの?
Oh no. I still don't have the tape delay set up, so if we get surprised with something that's not safe for work.
私ですけど。
Oh god, I didn't really think about it, but from the kanji, this makes sense. The way this game is laid or is set up. So he's like a Mahjong private eye. Thanks, Inertia. That is 3 years. I'm gonna pretend I didn't almost say 5. There's 5 months in a year, right?
なんでいきなり麻雀だなんて。
Oh my god. He's hitting on her. He's like... So she's like... He asks her, hey, what do you say we play Mahjong? And she's like, Mahjong? Where did that come from? And he's like, I'm sorry, you know, when I see a pretty lady, I just have this bad habit of going, hey, you want to play Mahjong? So that's what's going on. I don't know, dog.
お上手ね。それじゃあちょっとだけなら相手してあげてよ。
But probably. He's not really hitting on them anyway. He's looking for a kidnapped girl. Oh, God. All right. What are we looking at? What? Oh, okay, I had to draw. Get out of there.
Beach.
Oh, all right. Be that way, game. Dude, I have so many terminals. I really should have thought about this. I feel like this is a terrible hand. You know, you can declare Nietzsche and Mahjong. This is a mess. Okay, I'm just gonna keep dumping terminals. I don't know this well enough to explain what I'm doing, by the way. But there's like an easy way to score that involves not having any terminals, meaning 1s or 9s in your hand. All right, so let's think. We have 4, 5, 6. We have a pair of 7s. This whole thing is a mess. It's fine to play if you're into that sort of thing. Ah, that was what she needed to complete her hand. Oh my god. All right then. That's funny. So he said that that was cheap, and then she's like, "What are you talking about? You're the one who lost." Oh my god, there's a lot of this I don't want to translate. Yeah, I'll say that. Hey, Admon. Weird, weird. I almost wonder if that was a supposed to lose fight because it went straight into... No, okay. Hard to say. Right, okay, so yeah, it went straight into this... save dialogue. I almost wonder if they kick you out here real fast to teach you that the payphones are how you save your game. But this is a pretty skeezy game. This is pretty grody in some ways. Back to her. I really like this chiptune here. Oh my god, she turned the pickup line back around on us. And then said she was just joking. Well, this is a Mahjong game. This would probably be kind of fun if you both spoke Japanese and knew how to actually win at Mahjong. So the thing is, assembling a hand that can score isn't that tough. Assembling a hand that scores and gets decent points, that's a lot more difficult. Yeah, I do too, Avocado. Jeez Louise. So this is a Japanese rules variant, I guess. like you're trying to assemble hands that score, and there are a whole bunch of those. And when you are one tile away from doing so, of course, when you're one tile away from doing so, you can declare that you're about to do that, and you say Deech, and you bet a little bit of your points on it. Then you, if another player plays the tile that you need to complete your hand and to score, you take them to the cleaners. The tricky thing is like knowing the odds well enough to know what to hang on to, and it's all over my head. Yes. Right, that's the other thing. Once you've done that, you have to just you discard every tile you draw, unless it happens to be the one that completes your hand. And as soon as someone plays the tile that you need to complete your hand, you have to take it. Which, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't, but I think there's like a penalty if you fail to do so. So beyond some like really basic stuff, I don't know the strategy. It's just like some of it is logic, right? Like if somebody declares Deech and you look at their discards, you want to discard stuff that they've already discarded because they can't win off of it anymore. That's another facet of the rules. Because they're looking to complete a winning hand, that also means that, for example, 4s and 5s are really dangerous to drop once someone has done that. And that's the extent of my Mahjong strategy knowledge. I was in Tenpai though, so I actually came out ahead on that, sort of. No, dog, because if you're buying these games, you know how. Interesting. Isn't there a rule against that? I don't know. So I got like experience points for doing that, and that's neat, I guess. This is probably a really good game, but we don't have to play it anymore. There's Batman. Does anyone want to see Batman? Batman for the PC Engine is weird. I don't believe it came out on the TurboGrafx 16. I don't like it. It's really popular though. Lots of people love this one. It is not the NES Batman. Just to get that out of the way. Yeah, it's not my thing. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of the NES Batman either, but this is like a Pac-Man clone almost. I don't quite remember the goal. I think it's like you can't really directly fight all that well, which means this is like truer to Batman's whole like no killing pact than like the NES one, I guess. Like you can stun the clowns and then knock them out of the way, but that's the extent of it. Your attack is really unwieldy. Uncle Fester Batman. And then once you collect all the items, the stage ends. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I mean, he like has killed people on the record in the comics, hasn't he? Uh-huh. And like this might not have been a Batman game at all. Definitely NES Batman. There's a song from that in this. It's the level 1 song. I wouldn't be surprised if there was other reused music. Ha! Does anyone remember what the 2 button does? Is that what the song is called? Okay, yeah. Whoops. I couldn't turn for some reason. I was holding down on the D-pad. Not really. It doesn't have the, like, filling in the holes angle. Aggressive clown. I remember, like, I played this and I was gonna go until until I got to a boss, and I played for like 30, 40 minutes and nothing happened. Yeah, this song. Any hidden gems? I suppose. Come on now. Is that deliberate golden mustaches? Are you doing a bit? My channel points are also named hidden gems as a goof. Does this have finite continues? Does anyone remember? Yeah, this is the stage 1 music from the NES. Okay. Oh dear. Oh man, I'm tired. A whole lot of unexpected stuff came up at work. And I had a big back spasm threatened to happen, so I took some muscle relaxers, and those mess you up. Yeah, that's kind of where I am with it. I mean, I've played worse. If I were to play like a top-down puzzle-y kind of game on this, I would definitely play Crater Maze before this, and B-Ball before like either of those games. Yeah, I don't know. What's that? I haven't gotten to that yet. Well, sure, but Dungeon Explorer isn't like an arcade game in the same way that this is. With, like, point scoring. What's this? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think I like Dig Dug 2. I like Dig Dug 1 a lot better, but... Duke's cruising for a mortified bruising. And on that subject, I finally got with the times and installed Fightcade. Super Turbo is a picky game, input-wise. I don't know. There. That's his name. Oh, that's funny. So this is where I started to get confused by the game. I can't react to those. I feel like it's probably not humanly possible to react to them. I don't know if you're just supposed to memorize the pattern or just go for it and hope you get lucky or what. Yeah, I know that much. I see. Shoot, there we go. Can he really? Thank you, Fami Consumer. Yeah, this isn't my first time playing this. I feel like I would like to see the manual at some point to know what all these power-ups do. I'm not a fan of the NES Batman at all, but this one's also sort of not ever done it for me. Hey, Dr. Orochi. Oh, there was a bullet down there. Consume the salt amulet. Do you lose your power-ups when you continue? Yes. Hey, thank you, Yuzu. Thank you, Mortis. I'll see you later. So yeah, Fightcade. I don't think I want to stream Fightcade, but I would like to start playing it. The only game on there that I kind of know how to play is Super Turbo. That was never like the game I specialized in, but if you just pick the right character, it's not a very tricky game to learn. Oh, shmups. I don't really like co-op shmups. Fighting Masters, I would be interested to see. You don't play Super Turbo, do you, Chubo? You seem like someone who would have a beast like T-Hawk or something like that. Really? I was right. Blanca's really fun in that. I get that he's not good, I guess. When I played him, he felt awesome. Hell of a lot better than Batman here. Hey, Yukuri. So, like, I didn't want to put any effort into Super Turbo. So I heard that Chun was brain dead, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. And yeah, she really is not the most technical character. I think this is the furthest I've ever been in this game, by the way. How many stages are there? It's like 30 something, isn't it? No. You wanna let me in on it? The joke? Oh my god. That's a lot of stages. Oh right, Batman can only cross at the crosswalk. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm trying to think about it. Yes. Dodon Pachyderm, right? I hate... like, I should have seen that. I saw that it was following that exact pattern the whole time. And I just saw the first one and went, alright, I'm good. Whoops. I thought that was the last item, so I was like reading chat and scratching my elbow. Yeah, your team would have to level up a lot to survive Almagest, right? Oh, man. Ugh. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Absurdity. Woohoo, there we go. It's really the only drawback to, like, mage-heavy teams is that Alma is a real roadblock. That's a good emote combination. Did you say that the, like, stage changes, or the, like, worlds change every 12 stages? My god. Yeah, I know that. Shinryu is like never hard. They want it to be. Thanks, Yuzu. My god. Oh man. Anyway, muscle relaxers suck. What did you do? I forget. Do you have a class that can equip shields? It sucks. 3-2. I really don't like the non-good for my back effects that muscle relaxers have on me. Yeah, Dragoon. I don't know how a mini Dragoon would solo it. Oh, doesn't Dragoon do like extra damage to dragons though? My god. This stage is tough. You didn't get Thief Knife. Oh my god. This stage is hard. Did you just go straight? Yeah. That's tough. Thank you, Yuzu. What is all this stuff Batman is? That kind of looks like Kaneda's bike up there, you know? Which I don't know if you knew this. Check this out. Anyone who has Franker faces, check this shit out. There's a good emote. Uh-oh. I can't believe Starman JSP isn't here. He's been looking forward to this game for a long time. Holy. Yeah, this game is odd because apparently they were working on like an action side-scroller, possibly like the NES one, and they didn't complete it. I love Michael Keaton. What did I not get? Oh, I get it. Ooh, tough level. This is kind of sick. Oh, but that was it. Lugelheim? Oh, okay, it's just misspelled. Look at this. This is a real thing in the Batman universe. Which I guess means it's not a real thing. What on earth? Oh my god, it's like The Simpsons, like where Bart has to paint all the purple stuff red or whatever, the first stage. You have to undo all the art vandalism. Yeah. Oh my god. I had the last laugh though. Oh man. I hope I'm not too tired to stream. It did look like Jim Gaffigan. GameSoft. Yeah. Weird. The like difficulty curve is strange. It's sort of like the difficulty resets when you get to the new the new biome. Oh, speaking of biomes, I might need to de-rust Spelunky a little bit because Spelunky 2 is coming out pretty soon. And I'm sure it won't be a game you can just sort of whoop with Spelunky 1 fundamentals, but it's a good excuse to play Spelunky anyway. I have to unmod my my music though. I modded my Spelunky music. Yeah, restoring that fresco. I modded my Spelunky music, and Mortis put together a selection of PG-16 and PC Engine songs to replace the in-game music with, so that's fine. But I replaced the ending credits with this horrible song by an artist with a really funny name. I'm on it. I'll get it. Just a sec. Monkey song, Hank Von Hell. This is from some not good, like Netflix, sort of anthology horror kind of series called like Blood Ride or Hell Ride or something. And this song was in it, and I had to track it down because in the context of the show, it's extremely silly. Hey, Starman. I had to drag this out for at least as long as it took you to get here. But anyway, so I uploaded the first couple of Hell clears that I got on stream, which were not the first times that I beat Hell in Spelunky, just the first times that I did so with anyone there to watch. And they instantly got monetized by Hank Von Hell. You missed 14 levels or something. I was so proud of myself for... Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. For replacing the music too. Like, I was like, oh, everyone's gonna see the humor in this. They'll all think I'm so funny and witty. And like, as soon as the credits rolled and that song started playing, yes, probably. Chat just went like whisper quiet. There were like 40 people in there. Just no one was saying anything. This seems like a really rough stage to take a death on. Oh, goodness. What's good on Fightcade? I maybe want to try to learn Karnoff's Revenge. That game looks really fun. Might not be too much fun if you're not very good at it, is one thought I had. But I really like fighting games where just every character is really, really ridiculous. And then I can kind of fake play ST. I would like to get into Alpha 2 also. Other than that, I don't really have plans for like what to play on Fightcade. That's a good emote. Karnoff is one character I might play in that. Hey, Lynx, thank you. How'd Crab and Crab go? Hey, thank you, Half Coordinated. I could see that a little bit. This is such a strange idea for a Batman game. Not to like bring this into like Redditor fan theory territory, but like this could not have been a Batman game originally. This must have been something else that they were working on, and they switched to it when they decided that they couldn't finish an action platformer of it. Yeah, Twinkle Star Sprites. You know, I'm a big shmup person, and I like fighting games and stuff. So you would think it's my thing. I sort of don't like it too much. The Redditor ghost. But I don't know, it's just kind of there. It's got that going for it. I'm not gonna not install it, but... You might have to jog my memory. So how many worlds are there then? There are 4. How long do I have to go to get to a boss? Jeez. Yeah, that's kind of me in TSS. It's a shame. Yes. It's like a net play. I don't know what the term is, like framework, I guess you could say, for a few different emulators, including Final Burn Neo or something, which is a fork maybe of Final Burn Alpha Schuppen. I don't think I could do anything about that. And I do think most games support rollback. I'm not quite sure what the status on that is. I'm good on the SFC Sailor Moon fighting game. Yeah, you should. Dust off Bison. It's only been, what, well over a decade, more like 16, 17 years. I was surprised how much ST I'd sort of like unlearned. Oh my gosh. I was inches away from the goal. If anyone stuck around from the raid and you're not familiar with what I'm doing here, by the way, I'm going through every PC Engine game in chronological order and just trying it out because woohoo! That one got me good. That made my back spasm a little bit. Thank you for following. I'm giving everything a try. I've been beating a lot of the shmups because a lot of the console shmups are like not that tough to just sort of pick up in 1cc. Some of them are. The port of Wild Arms. Sidearms is really hard, for example. Hey, Dryzalizer. So tonight, the heavy hitters on this system tend to come in groups, clusters. Oh, I'm on a muscle relaxer for a back injury, so I'm not quite as snappy as I sometimes am. But there are weeks where What do you do about that guy if you don't have a speed upgrade? There are weeks where nothing too entertaining happens. How much stuff is on the GameCube? I forget. I know there's actually a typo in my bio. If you go down to my bio, I think it says there are 696 games for this system. The actual number is 686. And if it says 696, then the actual number is 68. Whichever one it says is not right. A 9 and an 8 are switched somewhere. Maybe there are boots on this other side. I have a friend who's actually beating all of the GBA library, which is sort of amazing to me because there's a lot of like bad games. Yes, it includes the CD games. Am I gonna get shot? No, we're good. Yeah, that's the impression I get. There's a lot of really good stuff on the GBA. I'm not hating on the platform, but that's impressive to get through all of the, like, cartoon games and stuff. Whoops. I forgot which button was attacked. Thanks, muscle relaxers. Both buttons are attacked. That's why that's humorous. This is a 2-button controller. Either button would have worked. Yeah, so about the same as this, really. No, but we'll say that I did. I don't remember that game. She's not going in chronological order. The friend of mine who's doing GBA Mania, whatever you would call it. I think she, like, rolls to see who picks the next game or something. It's been a while since I've tuned in, like, at the end of a game, though, so... This is like that one map in, oh, you know, the crappy Doom 2... like, Evolution or TNT or something. Where you're... where there's all the Archviles chasing you around, you know what I mean? Is that good? This is interesting. If you... I wonder if this is intentional, so... If you, like... Okay, so right now, if I hold up on the D-pad... Wait, I need to be a little further to the left. If I hold up on the D-pad here, I kind of, like, slide around the corner at half speed. But if you hold the diagonal, you keep your full speed. So... It's just an odd quirk of the controls. This is looping, right? Oh no. I hit the button, I swear. Yeah, this is all this game is, Decker Pat. I've been, like, trying to get far enough in it to maybe see a boss. But I think I'm about ready to tap out. This is... Thank you. I hope that was worth registering for Twitch. Anywho. Oh. This is one of those games where, like, once you start to game over, it's hard to climb your way back because you lose all your power-ups. One of those is that you just go faster, like passively. Nice. Hey, thank you, Starman. Welcome, Trace Dump and Epsnerdity. Enjoy your emotes. Oh my gosh. You really got to be quick. Halo limited over 0. Remember that from the movie? I'm trying to collect clocks. Whoops. Oh, you ran out of bits. Yeah, it is. It does kind of have that vibe. It's got to be like a special, like, bat cloth. Yeah, it probably wasn't hard to vandalize all these paintings. I imagine being janitorial staff in a room that wraps. I guess I don't have to imagine it, I'm living it. What's the next game? Cyber Knight. We're not going to see much of Cyber Knight. It's an RPG, and it got ported to the Super Famicom. That one has a fan translation. As far as I can tell, the game doesn't have like a super great reputation. A painting of the Addams Family. There was somebody started a fan translation for Cyber Knight for this system. They didn't get very far though. It's funny, there's a demo video of it on YouTube. And I actually have a timestamp of it somewhere. I thought about playing the or seeing if I could track this patch down. This Discord moves too fast. There. So if you can click a YouTube link, this is why I didn't play or try to find the fan translation. It's not even close to done at this point. So yeah, I can attempt to suss out the Japanese in it. But I'm not going to be playing a ton of it. This might be the most interesting game tonight, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, something. That's a common thing, I think, like, for working translators, is to leave stuff that you don't know in all caps so that you can't miss it when you come back to it. And like, this is a fan translation and it's like labeled as a work in progress. So in their case, I don't think they missed it, but every once in a while you'll see like a real professional translation that made it to market where something is in all caps. It doesn't make sense. I'm positive that's what's going on there. There's one really obvious one in Valkyrie Profile. where they couldn't decide whether to use him or her for the sprites. They just did both in all caps with a slash in between the two. And I strongly suspect that's a famous translator. It's the person who translated Symphony of the Night and MGS, I think. I strongly suspect it was him just leaving that in and thinking, I'll know this when I come back to it, and then he didn't. And hey, Felly, by the way. Oh, what have I done? This is such a strange idea for a Batman game. Again, this is a little off topic because we're talking about a fan translation, but in professional translation, a lot of that stuff sneaks in there the way it does because editors are really undervalued by like otaku companies. They'll be underpaid and like often there just won't be an editor on a project that really should have one, but they didn't feel like shelling out for it. I seriously wonder if it wasn't any more complicated than that, right? They were just like, well, Batman. Batman. Hey, Batman sounds like Pac-Man, and that was it. That was their game. That would be pretty sick. Yeah, I thought about Steve Brule, too. Not any more complicated than that. Whoosha! Didn't I go through this one? No. I gave that a long time, so hopefully... Nope. No, we're good. I think if I'd done that instantly, I would have died as soon as I came down from the second jump. It's not from the Ice Cubes one. Not any more complicated than that is from when he's talking about how you can make your own puzzles. Oh my gosh. I should have just walked back. Oh, never mind. You know what this... I guess these are windows, right? What those windows remind me of? The last boss of Batsugun has like a similar color palette for like turrets or something. They kind of look like that. Oh, here we go. God. What's up? Is it my stream? Because I'm going to play Gradius 2 after this. How did you know? Oh my gosh. There we go. Those bombs are like never in helpful places. Oh, it's this one. Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's cool. Ooh. Hey, thanks, 10 Elements. That's what I'm playing. That's interesting. I guess you're just invincible until you move after you teleport. Kinda. It's like Pac-Man. Oh no. What a dastardly level this is. Yeah, you know, I've never gotten into the NES Batman. My deal with it is it's sort of like over animated. So like jumping is not snappy, it's time consuming. Same is true for wall jumping especially. Never been my thing. So I guess this means there's a teleporter I haven't tried yet. All right, this must be the rest of the paintings. I kind of wonder if that's why that game didn't come out in Japan, because the wall jumps sucked. I tried to outsmart the game there. You ever seen the Game Boy Batman? That's a pretty good Batman sprite. Oh, thank God. Oh, let's hope there aren't too many more teleporter mazes like that. That's like my least favorite kind of puzzle in a retro game. Oh, by the way, when I entered in the data for all the games, I actually like did it out of order. So the last game that I'll be doing tonight, because it's the last one that I put into my layout and moving any direction, but straight up is too much work, is a baseball game, but it actually came out before any of these. It came out on October 5th. I'm ready to move on to Cyber Knight. I think this game is fine. Does it give you a password when you hit end? No. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's my password. That's a really good password system. Yeah, it's fun. I've certainly played. Thank you, Yuzu. Certainly played worse. I'm gonna put some music on. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna go get some coffee, basically. And then I'll move on to Cyber Knight after that. So be right back. Hello? Music? There. Are you going to do that now, 3-2? So I don't know anything about Cyber Knight. It's rare that I get a chance to meaningfully like try out the games ahead of time or vet them. So if I haven't heard of something, often I'll just go in sight unseen. All I know about Cyber Knight is it's by Tonkin House, who I don't think... In hindsight, I can't remember a Tonkin House game that I played that I liked. Hang on. So here it is. It's an RPG, and now you know exactly as much about it as I do. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm a little worried about having coffee this late, but it'll probably be fine. Look at that title screen. Something occurred to me while I was upstairs mixing this coffee. If I am messed up enough, oh my gosh, I could put points into stuff. What do you think? Definitely all into this. It's like stamina. Put all the points in dots. Yeah, look at these. If I'm in a state where like it's hard for me to keep a running commentary as I play a simple Batman game, tonight might not be the night for Gradius 2. Yeah, I mean, if it got ported to the Super Famicom, it's probably a pretty good game, right? All they said there was that the bridge had sustained damage, and they were calling for the captain. Chishosha, what's that? I have a strange command of Japanese. My Japanese is fine. Oh, that's just fatalities, right? Casualties. So woof, a whole lot of text happened while I was looking up that word. I have this issue because of my job where I need to, yeah, there you go. It's really necessary that I move as quickly as possible when I'm working. So if I look up a word for work, I will remember its meaning. Oh, the late logo drop. They're going for a Dragon Quest thing. This went from like kind of half-assed looking to pretty cool, actually. The pronunciation is in one ear and out the other. And I'm sure everyone is aware that like huh. Interesting. We got, I don't know what Kishu Kogeki is. I assume it's like ambush or something. Yeah, ambushed by space pirates. And Dot here is apparently the captain of the Swordfish, which is that that ship that went down. It looks promising, but it's an RPG. Bushwhacked. So like, the problem is like the way that the Japanese writing system works, and I assume this is like not news for maybe like literally anybody in chat, but there are characters that don't have any inherent meaning. They just communicate phonetics. So, Kishu Kogeki is written like this, but, and looking at it, like I can kind of guess what that is, but if I'd seen it written this way, which these characters are derived from Chinese, these are called kanji, I wouldn't have had to look that up. I probably would have guessed the pronunciation even, because you can do that with compound words. So games like this, they don't have kanji at all. I assume it's difficult to store kanji in memory because there can be like an arbitrary number of them. And that means that the simpler and easier to read an RPG is, yeah, they had those. Oh, are you saying you can't guess at name pronunciations? Yeah, that's... Women's names are easy. Men's names, though, it'll be like one kanji, and you'll never guess what the pronunciation is. You just... I don't know a better way to learn those than rote memorization. But yeah, it's funny. It's kind of backwards. Like an RPG for adults will... That could carry a couple different meanings. An RPG that is meant to appeal to more advanced readers. How about that? I won't have much trouble with this. Stuff like this is extremely time consuming for me to read. They just said something about waves. I bet. Oh no! Do we do a short jump or a long jump? I think we can't do either right now. Okay. Not that, right? Yeah, there we go. Atmosphere. How have I never encountered the word for atmosphere before? So basically they're saying that this is an Earth-like planet. And that the atmosphere is made up of oxygen, nitrogen, etc. Kokyu Kano. So yeah, so you can breathe there. Cool. I wonder if we can like land on this planet. It said somewhere, oh my god, there's so much text. I don't care. Yeah, I think their like warp drive is down, which I think they might call it the jump generator or something. So let me guess. If I do a short jump, yeah, their jump generator in English is down, so they can't you know warp. So my guess is you have to land on this planet and find a way to repair your warp drive. Oh dear. Would that be in the hangar, you think? Really? Yeah, I was kind of curious if anyone who played it would speak up. I noticed that has a translation. Do you know anything about it offhand? I mean, how far into it did you get is really what I mean. What is Mojuru? Okay. You got robot suits. This is like anti-entertainment to me. It's not that I just categorically dislike stuff with robot suits, but I'm really picky about it. Oh, module, yeah. Okay. So we can go to the lab, but there's nothing to. I assume kaiseki is some sort of word for like analyzing something, right? Yeah, analysis. Go to the lounge. Sure, why not? Yeah, I meant the game itself, sorry. Oh, okay, you can save here. No, you can't. It's data, like, data on your crew. This is probably awesome. For people who, like, this is what they're into. I like how they have, if you look, they have little, like, D-pads in front of those, like, tablets on the table. Party. Okay. Oh, yeah, maybe I should put him in the party, huh? There. His name is Vind. You did, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, see, you can tell I'm not awake because I should have instantly recognized those kanji to land here on the planet. At least we got to explore the swordfish. That's the name of this ship, Swordfish in English. Let's go. This is sort of a unique setting for a console RPG at this point, right? In 1990. How do I sortie? How do I get off the... Hell yeah. How do I get off the boat, I wonder? Oh, probably the... Huh? Hide light? Early. Are you talking about super hide light or whichever one that was? Well, damn, I can't seem to get off the ship. Well, yeah, at the end of super hide light. But it's not really the same thing. That's like an 11th hour surprise, and not like central to the game. I can't remember a game that from earlier where like space travel was a big part of it. Well, weird. It's like it thinks about landing on the planet. Hang on, let's look up these kanji. I need to see what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, true. Phantasy Star would be the only other thing at this point, right? All right, so in this dialogue we have the second one is Ido, like movement. What is this one? Yeah, okay, that makes sense actually. This is like whatever the kanji for like liftoff would be, you know, or the English word for like liftoff. So now you go to the hangar, right? There we go. He said good luck in English there. Weird, so if you hit confirm one time too many, you can like think that you've landed on the planet, but you haven't. Oh, weird. Huh. She asked if we'd heard of this legendary place called Earth, and then she was like, I'd like to go there someday. That second, I'd like to go there someday, was the something in the clip from the Super NES fan translation. This is just a silly image to me. Like, I got the impression that these mech suits were like hundreds of feet tall, but no. Unless this is a planet of giants. Oh, okay. We have to go to college to get more knowledge. She's like, if there's anything you need to know, why don't you go to the university? Which maybe that's here. Oh, huh. What is Farwald? Like, what is this name? So they were about to arrest us because we looked suspicious. This is like where the president is. But he's given them direct orders to let us through. Odd. Uh-oh. Oh, that's Sokolov, right? Isn't there a professor by this name in Metal Gear Solid as well? I think there's a character by that name. Okay. His wife was asking if we'd met with Dr. Sokolov. MGS3, okay. Well, yeah, that's because I'm doing that on the D-pad. This is weird. It just sort of like locks you in place while you're talking to people, but like you can still try to move. It just doesn't work. This is President Rolland. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Pawarudo. This is Far World. Is the name of the planet, for crying out loud. What was it I guessed it was? Like Fa World or something? I was close. Oh, okay. So these are Earthlings who came to this planet 250 years ago. That's funny. Yeah, I like walking in circles while talking in Dark Souls and stuff. And he just apologized for the conduct of his guards. Thanks, MDC Chris. You came in just in the middle of the most entertaining game of the night. It's an RPG in Japanese that is mostly kind of basic, but there's interesting stuff about it. So he thought that we were invader robots. Both of those words in English. Invader roboto. Thanks, Burpo. Wait, I said it wrong. Thank you, Burpo. Anyway, so they mistook us for invading robots. Because there have been suspicious robots like on and off the planet all the time lately. It's just something about the writing style of this that's like a little silly to me. But hey, thank you, Burpo. This is called Cyber Knight. It's actually already been translated, but not this version of it. There's a Super Famicom port. Well, I appreciate it. There's a Super Famicom port, and that has a fan translation. This is like some sort of... At the outset, the ship that we were on, the Swordfish, got shot down by space pirates, or rather, it had its... They call it a jump generator, using the English words, but it's like a warp drive. Is busted, so we had to land on this Earth-like planet here in an attempt to repair it, I guess. And now, just as soon as we landed, we're meeting with the the president of the planet's called Far World. It's slow and it's boring. I've just about had enough of it. It's kind of neat that you can move diagonally in it. You can't move diagonally in a lot of RPGs. Yeah, not that Swordfish. You know what's funny? The Cowboy Bebop ship, I think that's also called the Swordfish, isn't it? But I can't get over this image. Like, on the ship, there was a screen where you could, like, change out the gear that these robot suits are using and everything. And I imagine they were like 80 feet tall, and then I landed and it's like, oh, no, they're like exoskeletons. Yeah. Well, they can't all be winners. Some nights there's just a million exciting games. Probably the most interesting one has proved to be this Batman game. There was kind of like a Pac-Man sort of thing. So it was like a maze game. You went around in a maze trying to collect stuff to bring the level to an end, but I think I should probably go out before I switch to Rabiolepis here, however you pronounce that. I should try to get in a random encounter. Oh. Oh my god. I wanted to get in a random encounter, but I can't leave this area. Oh, there we go. Oh no. All right. That's all I needed to see. Those were such boring battle sprites. Pac-Man DX. Which one is DX? That was sort of like FF1. Boring. All right, I don't know anything about this game. I think it's maybe supposed to be all right. Is that the one? Is it like Champion Edition DX? We'll never know, East Coast Eels. No, I can read Japanese. Old RPGs are the hardest thing for me to read because of how hey, thanks for following. It's because of how the Japanese writing system works. There are a lot of homophones, words that are pronounced the same way but don't mean the same thing. And without the kanji, it's a little tricky for me. Basically at work, I read a whole lot of Japanese, all of which has a whole lot of kanji. And so it's counterintuitive, but that stuff is easier for me than stuff that's written for kids. And this doesn't use a lot of kanji. So thank you, East Coast Eels. Yeah, CEDX I liked a lot. I thought about like really getting into it. Yeah, this is based on an arcade game that I guess Neo Antoine plays a lot, which isn't too surprising. Am I gonna guess wrong on which button to press? No, I didn't. This game I did look up a little bit for some reason. I guess I heard it was a shoot 'em up, and so I got kind of excited. Oh my gosh. Boy, this is a real step back from the Gradius. Interesting, it's got like a melee attack. That's a really dangerous thing to give me in these games. Wait, Video System? Didn't Video System go on to become Psikyo? This is, in most people's book, shmup royalty. Psikyo made, like, oh, what's a famous Psikyo game? Gunbird. They're like a shoot 'em up developer. It's what they specialize in. I think, for my money, Psikyo's shoot 'em ups have kind of a bargain bin look and feel, and they suck, and I don't understand the appeal at all. But I'm just one person. Yeah, the video fidelity is not the issue. And I can read it, but you don't want me to try to read something that I'm having difficulty reading, because I'm just going to be in and out of dictionaries all the time, and it's the opposite of entertaining. I mean, everybody did that. Cave did the same thing. 3D rendered all their sprites. You just don't notice it in Cave games because they look good. Oh, what the? Really? Yeah, I've actually got a Gunbird board. It was really cheap. I think, like, of my arcade game collection, that's one that, like, has gone up in value the least. Or I could be thinking of Raiden Fighters. Oh, gosh. Yeah, this melee attack is really, really strong. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're there. I like Strikers a lot more than I like the other Psikyo games. I think I took damage for picking up this invincibility. Yeah, I've been on a shoot 'em up kick again lately. I've been playing a lot of Gradius. Yeah, it does kind of look like the jumping Flash robot. A little bit. But yeah, oh my god, my bow. I think nowadays what you would like know Psycho for is they had really tough, really fast bullets. So like companies like Cave do that thing where they just spew bullets at you constantly. And it's sort of partly designed to, oh, it's running into the wall. It's doing that, I see. Partly designed to induce sensory overload to make it harder to tell what you need to dodge. And you know, partly just to be more precise. Yeah, I love Cave shooters. I love those games a lot. But oh my god, dude, I'm dumb. Psycho, on the other hand, has relatively simple bullet patterns that are very, very fast. Okay, well that worked. Just use that strat. Oh my god. This is hard, this game. And you have finite continues? That's kind of wild. Well, if it's going to put me back there on continue, then there's no point in continuing. This is a really short game, if I recall. I like looked up a full playthrough of it, and it was 12 minutes. So they don't waste time revving up the difficulty, I guess. Is this their first shoot 'em up then, Video System? Because they would have done Sonic Wings or whatever that game is called after this, right? Oh, that's not happening tonight. Not on the muscle relaxers, especially. Don't hurt your back. I've had a possible herniated disc, possible pinched nerve, possible just bad muscle spasm that I've been dealing with for months now, pretty much since May. And they put me on muscle relaxers for it, and sometimes I can take them and like I don't really feel it, and I can go and stream and I'm exactly as lucid as ever. And then there's days like today where this keeps happening. I don't know, Mortis. That's not Sonic Wings or whatever. Well, Video System became Psycho, I believe. Oh, I see what you're saying. They were the team within Video System. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, low scores. These are unbeatable Calvin Ball strats. So I bet you can just go in and like, yeah, you're probably meant to do that, right? Figure out when it's safe to point blank boss type enemies and just go hog wild. Oh, interesting. No, I've not heard of that. Calvin Ball long play. I was hoping to come back to Gradius 2 tonight, but like the state I'm in right now, I wouldn't trust me to drive a car. Meaning, I mean, I can play Gradius 2. It's not going to hurt anyone if I screw it up, but Oh my gosh. So I guess this is their first shoot 'em up then, isn't it? Wild. I don't know, for a first effort, it's honestly pretty good. Oh my gosh. Same strat didn't get me hit last time. I know what I did differently though. Oh my god. I gotta start over. Yeah, I think that might be like a shield or something. Let's do something. Let's look this up. Rabiolepis special. How many stages? It is surprisingly hard to find this on Google sometimes, but yeah, 6 stages. So my guess is I was actually pretty close to the end of stage 1 when my credit died. I don't know if I can keep this up though. It's pretty tough. No. Rabio. It does definitely look like it says Rabid. Much better. Oh, was Aero Fighters 1 first? Was that before 1990? Could be. I've never touched Hellsinker. I think it's probably a little too big on like tough subsystems for me personally. I like how I got hit there. Oh my god. No! Oh no, dude, that was HP restores, but it dropped them inside the floor. Dude, fuck this game. Let's play baseball. Forget it. I don't know. I didn't really give this one a shot, did I? One more from the top. Are you trying to make sense of that? No, I never won CC'd KO. It gets tough. I never used to like the term shmup at all. Where I was from, these games were called shooters. You had vertical shooters and horizontal shooters. And I wonder if I got that from Nintendo Power because like none of my friends were into games like this, so we never had occasion to talk about them. Whoops. I definitely would have thought of games like this as just like Life Force. Like that was my only frame of reference for them. Yeah, exactly. It was originally a British thing. People would talk about shmups on the forums and I'd be like, ugh, I hate that term. But now shooter means Doom clone, so. Oh my god. Much better. Okay. So yeah, I think for a first effort, this is like kind of incredible, honestly. There's a lot I like about it. It's just a little... I think even if I weren't currently on muscle relaxers and sort of loopy, this would be a bit too much for me. I had the same issue with sidearms where like just stuff is way too quick to react to. I'm not that good at like committing the layout of a level to memory. Yeah, like this is tough. Yeah, the thing is, half coordinated, when I have a melee attack and a shoot 'em up, that's always a really bad thing because I always really want to use it. And then this kind of stuff happens. Oh my gosh. No, no muscle relaxers. I am compromised in some way just for treatment of a back issue. Absurd. Look at this. What a devious section. I don't know, actually. I don't know what the terms of service have to say about that. Yeah, it's one way to look at it. I mean, realistically, even if it were against TOS, I'm sure they wouldn't. They would have to know, but... Oh my gosh. I don't know, this is frustrating. I want to see more of this game, but it is really tough. It does lots of damage, though. Like... Don't do what I just did. There's no understating. Hey, Ali. There's no understating how much more damage this does than just standard bullets. It's got to be like quintuple damage or something. Yeah, this is all stage 1. The game has like 6 stages and they're all like 2 minutes long. So, you know, a super short shmup is usually going to be really difficult pretty much from the word go, just because you don't have that much time to ramp things up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but like if you were on webcam or something. Yeah, Ali, I'm not digging it too much, but there's like so much that I do like about it. Can't Antoine beat this game? We need to get him on the case. Is that true? I didn't notice that. Well, yeah. So my experience with shmups is that if there's a life bar, I just instantly nope out because life bar shmups are always really, really hard. Because like they still want the game to be challenging. So they'll start hitting you. All right, you have to be down here for this. A little bit, Mortis, not tons. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting into this. This is fun. Yeah, I've used them a little bit. So I feel like if I... Aw, nuts. Surely you can do that damageless. Oh dear. Parkour. I like that emote. This whole like promotion for this game no one wants to play. I don't understand it at all. But that one emote's funny. They couldn't come up with a way to like communicate parkour other than just like writing the word parkour on the emote and calling it a day. Oh. I tried to punch it. I was looking at chat and I heard a sound effect, so I just tapped up on the D-pad. For some reason, that was what my instincts told me to do. And I see that my life bar is no longer full, so it was clearly not the right call. Yeah, if you punch the power-up carriers, you don't get a power-up, actually. Wait. Which one? Did you subscribe to that, or was that gifted to you? Oh my god! Oh my god! I've had too much of this. I can't play this on my prescriptions. We're gonna do baseball. We're gonna do baseball. If anyone is new here and hasn't been around for like the earlier points or earlier stages of this retrospective, you may not be aware. I have games that I can play that I can do just fine at. Some. Not too many, but enough. However, I'm without question the worst retro baseball game player on the face of the planet. Like, I get it, Candy. But I think I've won one game in one baseball game ever. Whoa! I was talking over this. Hold on. No, we gotta start over.
(1989 年の日本シリーズもいよいよ大詰め近鉄バファローズ最後の攻撃もツーアウトとなりました。バッターは先ほどホームランを打っている村上。ピッチャーはジャイアンツ左のエース宮本。宮本セットポジションから第2球を投げた、打った、打ち上げた、ライトに平凡なフライ、ライト井上前進、取るか、取った、ゲームセット、ジャイアンツやりました。日本一。
The Giants just won.
藤田マジック奇跡の逆転勝利。ジャイアンツにとってはまさに夢のような出来事。一方の近鉄にとっては悪夢。どうしても日本シリーズで勝てません。さあ藤田監督の胴上げが始まりました。
Okay, question. If you have two men out, does that mean the count is 2? What does it mean when you talk about the count in baseball? Rusher Kibura sings the national anthem. But yeah, this is a CD game. Yes! Oh, okay, so you just say 2 out or what? Dude. Dude. Can we rip this? So, anyone who's not like pretty knowledgeable about retro games might not know this, but the PC Engine CD add-on, these were the first CD video games ever made. The very first was a really bad port of Street Fighter 1. The Street Fighter
もちろん2年連続日本一を目指します。基本方針は昨年と同じくスルメ野球です。噛めば噛むほど味が出る試合運びを結果で表したいですね。
Do they really interview you about that kind of stuff? Like your history with sports and stuff? That's fucked up. Anyway. So, the count is how many Draculas are on the field. Wait. Dracula baseball game. Frankenstein baseball game. This doesn't exist. Except Boris Karloff did play a charity baseball game dressed as Frankenstein's monster in 1940. So that's pretty funny. Dude, let's develop this. We could make like $1 million. We need like a Universal Monsters. Is Universal the one that's like, it's mostly public domain stuff? Oh my God, what does this mean? Is this like a 40 game season and like a 130 game season? Is that what this means? I don't want to do that. Do open. Oh, hey, I didn't really think about this, but these are real teams. Most of the baseball games so far, they haven't gotten the rights to the names. So this is the Yomiuri Giants. And like, come to think of it, I guess the most recent Power League game, the way that they would do it before, I really like this logo. It's goofball. But they would sort of take the Japanese pro teams and like file the serial numbers off, you know? Oh, the Dragons. And that's funny. So this is the Swallows, I guess, but Yakuruto is Yakult, who like they make nasty drinks. Dude, look at these fucking things. Tell me this looks like something you would like willingly ingest. To me, it's not. Yeah, they're disgusting. Tigers. The Orions. Well, I gotta pick the Lions. But yeah, they I don't know what DH say means. Sure. Is that the deal? Oh, designated hitter, maybe? Yeah, all right. I know a thing or two. Auto, all right, well, I don't even have to play. I'm just gonna let the game play itself, because that's how good I am at... No, I can't rob you of that. You have to see me fuck this up. Is it similar in flavor to Calpis? It's what it's called. You can't blame me. I think they call it Calpico in the US. Action. More yogurty? That's disgusting. Ooh, too loud. All right. Par for the course so far. Wait, that's golf. Oh, wow. This looks doable, though. Maybe. Like, you can clearly react to the pitches, which you can't do in a lot of these. But I think the timing on the actual swings might be really tough. Yeah, look at that. Okay, like, it wasn't good, right? But the way a lot of these retro baseball games work, as far as I can tell, you really are just guessing. Yeah, I don't know. The timing on like actually hitting it is tricky though. Yeah, it has positioning. Look at that. Oh, the pitcher. I don't know if the pitcher is why I'm fucking all these up. Oh. The fielding's awful. Fielding is always such crap in these retro baseball games, because, like, you move all of the fielders at once with the D-pad. That's kind of what I was thinking, Duke. Believe it or not, I did have opinions on the baseball that made some kind of sense. Yeah, take that. Oh. Haha. I win. I don't know, this is pretty fun as retro baseball games go. The fact that I don't know the rules of baseball definitely doesn't put me in an advantage, but... Oh, that's never happening. I guess I'm just a professional, the pro Yaku streamer now. Oops. We don't have the same opinion about retro sports games. 10 Elements. They're video games. That's about what I'd say. Uh-oh. But yeah, the AI can always field like a beast in these games, and then you can't because you can't. You're limited to what little you can see on the screen, whereas the game is like looking at the memory, you know? I can't believe that worked. Oh. What? Are you kidding me? Why didn't he? Whatever. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of bases loaded either. Does the pitcher usually do this much work? God, the percussion in this is terrible. Was I too far from it there, do you think? This is the other thing about console baseball games that I don't really get. Like, ultimately, how are you not supposed to hit these just, like, soaring pop flies that get you owned? Nice. That's gross. The one baseball game that I actually won a game of, like, there was something wrong with the AI. So if you always, like, held up and left when pitching, it would throw this, like, tricky, like, knuckleball that the AI just couldn't comprehend, and it would never, ever, ever successfully hit it. Unsafe on launch. Look at that. Unsafe on launch, Fuyun. For crying out loud. You know that's not real fighting game lingo. What's rounders? No. Is there a pause button? No. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, I got a man on base. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh. Ah. Yeah, the worst thing in these retro baseball games is like for a while they were really interested in recreating the music that you hear at a real baseball game. Which in Japan especially is some like real boring shit. It's real repetitive. Did you think about like going for the ball maybe? Ooh, look at that. Look at me go. What? What the hell happened there? That's funny. The sports humor. Wait, there we go. This is like at least a realistic score for baseball, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like that. Oh my god, why'd I swing at that? Well, that was quick. Did I hear something about how like baseball was a really, really low scoring sport for most of the past like 30 years or whatever? And then like I guess they decided that pitchers were abusing amphetamines or something? Oh, really? Yeah, it's kind of interesting maybe. Yeah, the dead ball era, is that what they call it? And like then when when they crack down on amphetamines, like all of a sudden you weren't seeing people pitch like 3 consecutive no-hitters and stuff. And then all of a sudden every pitcher mysteriously started getting diagnosed with ADHD. Hey, Glitchwitch. Is that what it is? Oh, okay. Yeah, the more I think about it, that's appropriate. Corking their bats, is that fighting game lingo? Well... Did he really? I know both of those guys were, like, totally cheating, right? Like, wasn't Mark McGuire taking, like, massive testosterone supplements and, like, also drugs? Yeah, the main thing that I remember being a child of the 90s about baseball is that period where both Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire were hitting home runs like constantly. And like everyone was so excited for it and like waiting to see which of them would, you know, smash the world record for most home runs hit in a single season or whatever. And then not long after it came out that like, yeah, they were both just totally, what's the wrestling term? Gassing. Oh, good job. Hey Chris, not much. I got to Cyber Knight today. Have you ever played that one? Wasn't my thing. Oh dear. Yeah. That was what Candy Gloss was saying too. Oh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The AI walked a... This isn't my fault. The AI walked a guy straight into the path of that ball all by itself, and then he just didn't catch it. No. It did not have good monsters, Booyun. I finally got to my first random encounter, and I just quit. I was so sad. Whoever even fucking heard of baseball anyway? Oh. No big deal, we can run this back. How many innings are there? 9? That's why there's that game bottom of the 9th, right? Check this out. Home run incoming. Boom! Stop tape. There we go. Here's the homer. He won't go. I wanted him to go more. He wouldn't do it. Uh-oh. I got on base earlier. Just because you weren't paying attention doesn't mean it didn't happen. Yeah, the game that's like that for me is rugby. I've had a lot of exposure to rugby, and like all I really remember is that like there are some weird names for positions. There's like a lock, that's a position, and an eighthman, and a wing. It's all just mysterious to me. There's no dummy half. Yeah, I know it's juicing. There's a wrestling term like on the gas or gassing or something. Similar idea, but it's specific to wrestling. Yeah, you can scrum. Also. What does it mean when there's a ruck in rugby? American football is nonsense. Yeah, steroids. See, I know a thing or two. No, the scrum is something else. Oh my gosh, please. Scrumming is similar to when you, what's the term? Snap the ball or whatever in American football. Rugby is like Hellsinker in that, like, it seems like there must be something tight if you just devote 10 years of your life to like studying how it works. What? No, you're thinking of scrumming and like Scrum software development shit, Agile software development or whatever that is. Cooper Crunk. Agile poisoned, yeah. That's good, that's funny. Nice. I did that on purpose, obviously. Is it over? Oh no, we're at the 9th inning now. The top of the 9th. Uh-oh. It does. Come on. This is like when you just keep DPing on Wake Up and then like it finally works and you're like, I'm so smart. Conveniently ignoring that you got punished for reversals like 10 times in a row. Game set. Yes, it is. That's like a common way to abbreviate it. You know what Hellsinker as a pitch makes me think of? I'm looking this up. Oh my god, there's like a startup about it now. I'll never find this. Maku baseball. Yeah, I mean, being liberated from retro baseball is always a victory. Anyway, I can't find it. There's this thing, Maku, which is like magic ball. That's what those kanji mean, or like devil ball. Anyway, that's cool. That's fine. So I guess we're done with PC Engine games for the night, but it's only